The following presentation is for mature audiences only.
Who are you?
He's a fine man.
All hell is broken loose.
He's a great broadcaster.
He's a very powerful guy.
Absolutely brilliant.
Feared by men, adored by women.
He's a smart boy. It's patriotic.
It's no big deal.
It's the end of the world.
I might as well tell you now. He's a monkey.
And how you doing, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages? Welcome into another edition of The Wyldeside with Eric Clark. I'm your host, Eric Clark, saying thank you for taking time out of your busy day to give my little video a watch and a listen. If you like it, like it. If you think other people are going to dig it, give it a share. Make sure you're following me on all the social media platforms and you're subscribed to the YouTube channel. That way, if there's a song, band, video, something you want me to check out, hit me up with a DM or leave it in the comments below. You can post it on the wall, whatever you need to do, but make sure you provide a link. If you are going to hit me with a DM, no spamming. If you are going to leave it in the comments below, just do me a favor. Give it a cursory read through. If you see that your suggestion has already been made or you see a suggestion that you agree with, all you have to do is like that original comment and below reply with I concur. That'll help my old resin-coated burnout DJ brain get everything into a nice little list, and then I can put it in the old handy dandy notebook. And I can't believe I just reached over there and grabbed it without looking. So I thought for sure I was going to grab the keyboard and it was going to mess everything up. So go me. Before we get started in today's video, I do want to say thank you to Connect 200 Music to See and, of course, Aunt Betty's Nut Butter, proud sponsors of The Wyldeside with Eric Clark and The Wyldeside Live, the live stream 2 hours every Wednesday and Saturday, 11 a.m., 2 p.m. respectively, Central Time here in the U.S. So we do a 2-hour live stream right here from the east side of Music City. Another chance for you to ask me questions, get your suggestions to me, fill out the handy-dandy notebook, all that happy horse stuff. Today's video suggestion is coming from Facebook. They want me to dip my toe back into the Within Temptation pool, so I am still relying on my concurpas to guide me along the way. So again, I'm just clinking links. I know that Sharon Denadel is a fantastic vocalist, so I'm looking forward to another example of her brilliance on the microphone. Today we are checking out a track called Faster, and it is live at Wacken Open Air. It is Within Temptation, Faster. Let's check it out. Dude. So many layers on that, man. That is so many layers. There's going to be a part I want to go back to this. Within Temptation Live, Wacken Open Air. Sharon Denadel, look, I believe she's self-taught. I think someone told me that in one of the comment section, that she's self-taught to control that instrument. This is a really good display of that control. This is a really good example of how brilliant she is as a vocalist, whether it's natural or coached or whatever. I don't care. You can coach somebody all you want, but on stage and with a microphone is when it, the rubber hits the road, if you will. And it's not just that she's controlling the shifting in her key and her tempo and the pressure of air that she's pushing, right? Because some of these notes that she's hitting, she'll drop down and still maintain a thickness, even though there's less air being pushed through the note, right? So there's all of these really super cool intricacies of her vocal control, but she's doing it while jumping around. Okay, and you're not hearing it. You're not hearing the jumping around in the sound. That's a different level of control. That is a completely different level of control that 99% of vocalists can't do. To control your expressing of air to create the note while active outside of creating the note. So there's two different activities her body is doing right now. She's not only controlling the muscles she needs to project the note, which is almost all of them, a lot of times to do it right. It's from the core, it's from the body, it's going full force. Her body is akimbo to that. And yet there's still a solid transference of sound and air coming through that. So again, I'm not sure if people are picking up on that, like how valuable that is as an instrument. So when you see someone live and that they're in an active rhythmic song and they're active on stage, you hear it. I didn't hear that with her, and just absolutely incredible. Her tone was rich and thick regardless of the color she was creating. So if she's creating the lighter colors, the airy colors, she's wide and thick, no round edges, but no sharpness. And then when she drops down into those more earth colors, she's still thick and rich throughout the tone. How many guitar players are in this band? Somebody let me know. Look like three guitar players are in this band. Great harmony, great layering. Just fantastic layering. This is one of those tracks that 4 minutes, 20 seconds, you may not understand how much is going on here, the layers that are happening here. And the control within those layers is to be commended, because the only band I can think of and I know this might freak people out, where 3 guitar players was okay, was Leonard Skinner. That's like the only band I can think of where you're like, okay, that makes sense. Great layering, great harmonies, great sharing of space. Okay? So nobody's outmaneuvering anybody else. Just perfect layering, man. Just a great track. But, excuse me, there was a subtlety happening in the background. I think it was the keyboard player. He was creating this melody. Dun, 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 that melody that he was creating with those keys. This is coming out of left field. It really is. So while that is playing, you hear it? You hear it? Okay. That melody right there. This is why this song drew me in. I'm telling you, it's coming out of left field. I'm hearing Bronski Beats' Small Town Boy. That's what I'm hearing. And I love that track. I love Jimmy Somerville's vocals, but I love that track. The harmony and the music composition of the track Small Town Boy hinges between the two melodies, between Jimmy Somerville's vocals and that synth tone. That's what I was hearing there. Even though it's not. Like I said, this is left field. If the guy who wrote the harmony ever sees this, he's probably going to be like, dude, that is not even, I don't even know who that is. But that's what I was picking up. So that's the connection that drew me in. And then, of course, I was enveloped by her dynamic presence. You know, her presence matches her vocals. So when Sharon is out there hitting these notes and creating these wonderful colors with her own self-harmony, right? Her presence is there. Right, it's captivating. It's absolutely dynamic. So very well done, very well constructed, because again, it takes you on a multi-layered harmonic journey. So the colors are all blending perfectly and layered and measured at the right amounts, so that nothing is conflicting in the overall aura. So when you listen to a song like that, the entire time you're listening to it, it's creating this really subtle outer ring of your color spectrum, of your story, whatever you're seeing in your head when you listen to this music, whatever you're picturing, whether you see colors, whether you see scapes, whatever it is you see, outside of it is going to be this energy. And that is a good energy. It's that white energy that you're looking for, the aura of the song. And it's created through all of those layers and all of those elements. So all of those colors flow perfectly through the one spectrum to then create that enveloping aura. So it's very well put together, very well structured and layered, but that harmony with the keys, that synth, that it got me, man. That was the, right there. You say hook, that was the hook of the song for me. Great riffs on the guitar, great driving bass and bridge building with the drums, perfect foundational tones within the bridge building between those instruments, but the hook that got me was that harmony in the keys. And it took me right back to a song I love, a tone I'm comfortable with, a subtlety that I'm expecting. So very well done. Within Temptation, Faster, Live, Wacken. Thank you very much for the suggestion. Again, if you have a suggestion for a song, band, video, something you want me to check out, hit me up with a DM through social media, or you can leave it in the comments below. If you're going to leave it in the comments below, just do me a favor, give it a cursory glance. If you see it's already been suggested, just like that suggestion and reply with I concur. As a radio guy, it's a most requested list. That's really what I'm going for here. So thank you very much for filling that out for me and helping me understand. Thank you very much for being my Sherpas on this new music journey. I call you my Concurpas. You guys have been awesome. You're introducing me to great new sounds, so I appreciate that. Keep it coming. We'll keep filling up the handy-dandy notebook. And don't forget, every Wednesday at 11 a.m. and Saturday at 2 p.m. Central Time, the Wyldeside Live. 2 hours of fun and frivolity, your opportunity to get me your suggestion, ask me questions about the industry, my time, my stories backstage, whatever. I have a lot of them. So I like to chat. So another opportunity for you to hang out with me. That's Wednesdays and Saturdays, 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. respectively. Thank you very much to Connect 200, Music 2C, and of course, Aunt Betty's Nut Butter. Thank you for taking time out of your day to watch my video. I appreciate it. Make sure you're looking out for each other. Make sure you're looking out for your neighbor. Try to do at least one good thing a day. I am Eric Clark, and this has been The Wyldeside.